Hi there. Oh, well, it's going to make me have to redo this. Okie dokie. There we go. So, hi, you guys. Glad you're here. I'm so glad to be here. Welcome to Lunchtime Stamping at Noon with Tina. I'm Tina Carini, and I'm coming to you live from Byron, Georgia. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Okay, so I hope that you guys are having an awesome week so far. I am. I've been busy doing card sketches and getting them planned ahead and color challenges, which I have one going on right now in our group page, Paper Crafting Together. So hop on over there. If you're not a member, just request to be a member and I'll approve it. And then you can enter the color challenge because I do a drawing at the end of the week. I think Sunday is the last day to post a picture in the comments of the color challenge, and then you'll be entered into a drawing to win a free pack of embellishments. So, hey, Chris, glad you're here. I'm so happy, like I said, to be here. I'm excited. We're going to be doing another card sketch today. I've got 2 cards planned with this card sketch, and then I have an extra one to show you for ideas. For ideas and inspiration and all that kind of good stuff. So we just give a few minutes for everybody to find us and join in. So if you're joining us live, please comment and say hello so that we can all say hi back to you. And thank you so much for sharing and commenting and liking. So I do a drawing for my Facebook Live for comments. So I do it by the name spinner, and whoever is the name spinner picks, you get to pick one of the cards that we do today for your gift, and I will mail that to you. If I don't have your address, then I will ask you to PM it for me. Let's see, busy planning a baby shower. So that is probably going to be in June. So I will be taking off in June to go to the baby shower. Not sure what my plans are after that, but we'll see. So let's see. Yeah, not much new going on here in Tina's world. Everybody's doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. You can comment and let me know how you're doing, anything new that's going on in your lives. And let's see, let's go ahead and do our announcements. It won't take but a few minutes. So if you're watching the replay, if you want to, you can just fast forward to it. Let's see, I am going to go to this screen, and that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. So starting yesterday, the Mini But Mighty. So the Mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is at a discount, and selected bundles that you can use with the Mini Stampin' and Cut Emboss machine are on sale as well. You can use them in your regular cutting machine if you'd like to. But they do fit into the Mini. So this is a slide of all of the stuff that's on sale. So in my Sponge and Stamp business page, there is a link for you guys. Just look for the post for you guys to look and see that. If you're on my email list, you received a newsletter with all the links on there too. Also, what's available now is I've teased you all last month, and now it's finally available for purchase, and that is the Waves of Ocean, or Ocean of Waves. I always get it mixed up. I think it's Waves of Ocean, one of the two. Anyway, so that is available now. Paper Pumpkins. So this month's Paper Pumpkin is absolutely adorable. Plus, you get for free an extra stamp set. So you don't get just one stamp set, you get 2. for the price of one in this in your kit. The price has gone up a little. It's $23.50 now plus tax. Shipping is free. It's an amazing kit. So it's perfect for beginners, or if you're really, really busy and you don't have time to do all the cutting and all of that, it's done for you. You just do your stamping and assemble it, and you have something beautiful that's handmade to send out. Okay, so I mentioned my newsletter. Subscribe to my newsletter. I will put a link in the description for that. That is the best way to stay up to date with everything that's going on. Links to special offers, links to videos that I do. If you miss it, you can get it there. It also has all kinds of good stuff in there. There also, in my monthly newsletter, is a free card tutorial that is exclusively only for my email friends. So no one else sees that card except for you. So make sure that you're on that. And let's see. Last one is my class this month is March 17th at 6:30. All the information for this class can be found under events in my business page, Sponge and Stamp, which is where you're watching me from now. You can go into the events and find March class and get all the information. It is RSVP only due to limited seating, and I prepare the class kit specifically for each class. Okay, so we are all done with that. Let's come back up here. Are you guys, I know, isn't it beautiful? I love it too. Waves of Ocean, Ocean of Waves. I don't know what the name of it is. It's one of the two. I always get it twisted. It's gorgeous. So let's see. Thank you so much for the hearts. And are you guys ready to go ahead and get stamping? I am. So let me figure out what I got to do here. You think I would know by now, but they changed it up a little bit on me. So there is the web. There we go. There is my desktop. Let me get out of this. Oh, I need to get rid of this one so it's not in the way. There we go. All right. So, host code, you guys. So this is my host code, at least for the next couple of weeks. Thanks, Chris. At least for the next couple of weeks, this is the host code 6E9WP96M for any online orders that are under $150 before tax and shipping. If your orders are $150 or more, please do not use the host code. I want you to keep those Stampin' Rewards for yourself. Okay, so we're going to be using the Hello Ladybug. I absolutely love that stamp set. So we're using that again today. And, I forgot the card sketch. Let me see if I can, I didn't even put it on there. So give me a second to get it on there. Where's it at? I know I loaded it. There we go. And add to stream. So I want to do, let me do this again. So here's the card sketch. This is the card sketch that we're doing today. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. And you're going to see some really cute designs using this card sketch. Now I want to keep it in here. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so let me know if you want me to take the card sketch out completely or if you're fine with it being in there. I'll do whatever you guys like. Oh, thanks, Tori. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so we are going to be using Coastal Cabana cardstock. This one I cut in half at 4 1/4 instead of 5 1/2, and I scored it at 5 1/4. So if I had a full piece of paper over here, I'd show you what I did, but I don't. But this will work right here. I'll just use a piece of this, which we're probably going to need anyway. Okay, so say this is your piece of cardstock. So I just put it into my trimmer portrait-wise and cut it at 4 1/4. Okay, so we have got, again, Coastal Cabana, and that's our card base. Then we have some Magenta Madness, We have some basic black, some basic gray, Bermuda Bay, Sahara Sand, and Pale Papaya. So these are the colors that we're going to be using. And I have to stop and think exactly what I'm doing with this one. So I don't need my card base right now. But what I do need is we're going to do some stamping. So let me bring in some scrap. And we are going to just dress this up a little bit. So I'm using Magenta Madness. I'm using the stamp, the Daisy stamp in the stamp set, Hello Ladybug. And we're going to ink this up. And then all I'm going to do, I should be using my piercing mat so that we have a good smooth image. I'm just going to randomly, see there, because I'm not using my mat. Let me see. I'm not even sure what I did with it. It may not even be convenient. Here it is. Got it. Okay, so wonder if I can line that up. We'll try. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because on live you always mess up. That's just the way it goes. All right, so we are just gonna make this as pretty as we can, and you know what? That's gonna get covered up anyway, so I am okay with that. So there we go. So I really wish the colors were showing up on this. I do not know how to fix it. I can't use my phone on this program, and I know my phone shows true color. I'm gonna have to figure it out somehow, some way, because it's showing like a really bright orange. It's not. It's a really pretty dark pink. Now, when I post the pictures on my Facebook page, they will be probably true to color. All right. So now what we've got is our card sketch has this piece in the center. So I'm going to use my Bermuda Bay to go right into the center like that. But I want to step it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss this. So I probably should have embossed first, but that's all right because I never can remember which plate I need to use for each one. So I'm going to use the Gingham embossing folder. I think that is really a pretty embossing folder. Some people say it doesn't look like Gingham, but it does to me. I really think it's pretty. I can't get this thing opened, and I don't know why. All right, there we go. So we're going to use that. I'm going to stick in our little piece of cardstock. I'm going to put that on there. I don't remember if I used both of these plates or if I used this one. And I could just look and see, right? Nope, not this one. Okay, so let's try this one. I tell you this all the time, and you guys, it really is the truth. If I did not have my head screwed on, if it wasn't attached, I would lose it. I just would, because I'm so forgetful. Okay, so there we go. We've got it. Let me move this out of the way because we're done with it. I dropped a plate. All right, so let's bring this back. So now we're going to go ahead. So isn't that pretty? I really, really like that so much. I think that's really cool. All right, so we're going to attach that. I'm going to use some liquid glue. And we are going to put this down. So if you don't have embossing folders or something to really step it up with, you could do some stamping. You could use Designer Series paper as your strip right there. That would work beautifully too. And this is a little crooked. Crooked is crooked is. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to okay, so this is going to go right on here like so. And we are going to punch out a ladybug. So I'm going to use my basic black to punch up my ladybug. And then we're going to use our Magenta Madness to punch out the wings. And then, oops, I dropped it. I'll move this aside. Then we're going to bring in our dots for our wings. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to stamp them in Magenta Madness or if I wanted to stamp them in black. So I think I'm just going to do the black. And it just dawned on me that I probably should have used Melon Mambo paper because the Melon Mambo coordinates better with the Magenta Madness that's stamped on your Pale Papaya. So because I'm stamping on colored cardstock, it will throw your color off just a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think it happens to all of us. Tori told me that she has pregnancy brain. Most of us know what that is too. Okay, so I have got that cut and ready, or not cut, but stamped. I'm just going to take a little bit of glue and put that right onto our bug. All right, so that piece is ready. Now I'm going to bring in my Sahara sand. And what I'm going to do with that is, and I did not bring my cleaner, my chamois over here. Actually, I did. Oh, it is still damp. Okay, because I want to clean this off. And then I'm going to take basic gray. And I'm going to ink up the little spots. I'm going to stamp them off. And then I'm just going to randomly, did I say it right? Randomly stamp them onto our little piece of Sahara sand just to give it a little bit of something, something, you know, just to jazz it up a little bit. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. And because we're going to stamp a sentiment on here, we don't want it too dark. Okay, so I am going to bring in Happy Hello to You. This is from a different stamp set. Sunny Wishes, I think is the name of it. Sunny Sentiments. So it's from this stamp set right here. This is a fantastic stamp set to have. I love it and I use it a lot. I'm going to bring in some basic, not basic black, but Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm going to ink up our image. And then I'm going to stamp it towards the top and my right hand side. And I'm going to try to stamp it straight, looking at it from an angle. Angle? New word of the day, angle. Hey, Lynette. Okay, so there we go. So now let me close this ink pad up. Just like that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, you guys? I was going to stamp in the centers of these black. So let's see what I can do. Let's try. If I mess it up, I mess it up, right? It's not a big deal. It's just paper. And we're just supposed to have some fun. So that is what we're going to do. Let's have some fun. All right, there we go. You can't see the flowers underneath, so it doesn't matter. So we've got that. So here we go. So super cute. Now this we're going to pop up. We are going to use some dimensionals with that. You guys know how I love my dimensionals. So let's put those on there too. And I always make sure that I have a lot, especially if I know something is going to go through the mail, because I don't want it to cave in. So I want it to look just as pretty when it gets to the recipient as it left my house. So there we go. We are going to put this right here, just like so. Now we're going to put our ladybug right there. Okay, and I'm just going to glue her flat just for mailing purposes. I would stamp her, but it seems like lately the post office has been giving me a little bit of a trouble. So I am going to just glue her flat, just like that. Now you could dress this up a little bit more by putting some bling bling on here, but I'm going to leave this one alone for right now. I think there's a lot going on with this card, so we're going to just leave it alone. I think it's fine. But when you do your card, if you want bling, add some bling to it. Okay, there we go. So what do you think about that? Okay, so see the color of the wings? That's the color that these flowers are supposed to be. So it doesn't look right on here, but when you see it in person, it does match. It coordinates beautifully. All right, so tell me what you think, because I love this card. And see how easy it is to follow a card sketch? You can change it up a little bit, like what I'm fixing to show you on our next one. Our next one, we are gonna use, we're gonna use the same embossing folder, but we're also using a couple of die cuts. And the only stamping that we're probably gonna do on this one is the sentiment. But here this one is. I thought this card was really cute, but it needs a little something something. So I'm going to show you how to step this up using the same card sketch, but just adding a little something to it. I'm also going to show you how I got this decorative edge here. So it's pretty easy to do. So I know that the die that I'm using is coming from Stitch So Sweetly dies, and this is the one that we're using. And you're probably asking yourself, well, how did she do that on there without it having the same end over here? Well, I'm going to show you how. It's a quick little simple tip that I'm losing my voice. It's like going away. Let me take a sip. Oh, Carol. Well, thank you for watching. Okay, Carol said she's at an appointment, so she's watching with no sound. But we're glad you're here. Okay, and can somebody type her that I'm glad she's here? Because so that she knows, because she can't hear. Okay, where was I? Okay, so we've got two things that we're going to emboss. We're going to emboss our Sahara sand layer so that we can jazz that up some. We are going to die cut our strip. This is Pool Party. And I'm not sure, but we might do something else to the sentiment layer. I've already die cut our heart in Calypso Coral. We've got our card base, which is Highland Heather, 5.5, 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4.25, or just fold it in half. So we're going to fold that in half and just use my finger now, right? We're all friends here. Okay, so that's like, just pick your chicken up and eat it. We're all family, right? Okay, so got that. And then we're also going to be using some ribbon, and this is the Gingham Ribbon. This is the black and white Gingham Ribbon. It is available still. I believe it was in the fall and winter mini catalog. Okay, so let's bring this in. So first we're going to go ahead and we are going to, if you don't have the item number for that ribbon and you would like to have it, just message me. I'll be happy to get it for you. Or you could go in my online store and in the little search bar, you can put Gingham Ribbon and it should pop up for you. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put this in here as straight as I can. Or let's rephrase that, as straight as I can see. Okay, so let's put that there. I tell you, I really don't believe I see straight. And we got that is done. And you're going to see how pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Oh, there you go. Now you got a great view of it. So that is the Gingham embossing folder. Okay, and it is in the mini catalog. So I don't know if that's going to carry over or not. And if it doesn't, it is when the catalog ends. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to put that aside because I'm all done with that. This is going to go on here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Right, I think, I hope, because that's what I'm doing. Oh no, wait, my ribbon. No, I'm kidding, just joking. Okay. I would do something like that though, and I have. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Tori, for messaging her. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to die cut this. So we got to bring this bad girl back up here because I put her down on the floor. I'm working my muscles today. Okay, so where did I do? Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. I need my cutting plate here. I need another cutting plate. Okay, so here we go. So this is what you do. This is 2 inches wide. So when you do something like this, you're going to have to make it wide enough to where it slides in like so. Okay, did you see? So let me show you. So it has to be the width that will slide in your die that you want to use, or you can even do this in a punch too. It's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to slide this probably about here, and then I'm just going to lay that down. Hope that it doesn't shift too much on me. And you know what? I need my ruler because I want to make sure. I think I want this to be like right around 4 1/4 or so. And I want it to cut on this side too, not the other side. Not that it matters. I mean the right side up. Did that make sense? Right side up. Okay, so I think that that's pretty even. It looks good to me. It look good to you? Looks good to me. Actually, no, it needs to come over about there. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the size. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. Okay, so we're going to run this through. Okay, here we go. And there you go. Except for I didn't mean to run it all the way through because you don't want to see this. I just was cranking it through and I looked up to look at my comments and I forgot I didn't want to roll that all the way through. So let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Just take my bone folder. It got a little wrinkly. It's all right. It'll be all right. Okay, so this is going to go right up here like so. Just like that. This will get covered, so I'm okay with that. Thank goodness. Okay, so we've got that. So isn't that so super easy to do? And look what we've done. We've already dressed it up already from this to this already. So now what I want to do, and if you want to dress this up even more, like I said, use some designer series paper, or you can even stamp something that isn't maybe too busy on here. Or yeah, you could even do something busy because there's not a whole lot of stamping on this card. Just have fun and use what you have. Decorate it up. Okay, so for this one, we're going to use the Hugs and Prayers. Hugs, Prayers, and Love. For this one, I thought the sentiment would go really beautifully with a little heart on there, which the heart I'm using from the, what was the name of it? Dad, blame it. Okay. And when you know it, it'd be the last one. The Sweetheart Dies. How could I forget that? From the Sweetheart Dies. So that's a fun set to have too. Alrighty. We're gonna stamp our sentiment. We're gonna stamp this one in the center, but to the left. Does that make sense? Okay, and we're gonna use Highland Heather. Highland Heather. But I wanted to dress this tag up a little bit. This is where you could really use your imagination, your creativity, and really just look at the stuff that you have, your stamp sets. See, you know what would be really pretty behind this is if you have those curly stamps, you know, the ones with the, I don't know what they're called. I think they start with a F. But anyway, you can stamp that on there, and that would really dress it up. If you have the corner punch, it's got a design on one of that, where you can punch a design in the corners. That would be really pretty too. You could, let's see, what else could you do? Yeah, you could do all kinds of things like that. So I wished I did have one of those little Frenchy, little curlies, but I do not have anything like that. So how about, let's just do this for fun. This is from Sweet Conversations. I am going to, I don't know, we may not like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I think I'm going to do it in Pool Party. I think I'm going to be brave on live and do it in Pool Party. The only thing is I don't have Pool Party out. So let me roll right over here and get some Pool Party and roll back. Could you guys hear me roll? Just curious. Okay, so we're going to ink this up in the Pool Party. I'm going to stamp that. Okay, I think because I don't want it to compete too much with my sentiment, I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm going to stamp it. So we're just going to dress this up just like we did the other one with the ladybug dots. And just like so. I think I'm pretty good with that. Okay, so we've just added a little bit of interest to that so that it's not so plain. So see, that's all we did. So that looks really cute, I think. All right, so now it's time to pull in the Gorgeous Grape. I know we're using Highland Heather, but a Gorgeous Grape coordinates with Highland Heather. And I wanted our sentiment to be kind of bold. So I'm just going to stamp it right there. Hope and pray I get that straight. Not too bad. There we go. All right. So we have this. Let's go ahead and put this down. Come on, glue. Just like so. We're going to put that all the way to the top, just like our sketch. Just like our sketch. Okay. And I think that's crooked. I might have die cut it crooked too. Okay. Well, come on. It's a beast today. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this again. I don't care if it goes over a little bit. I just want it to be straight. All right, there we go. Got it. Then we're going to put dimensionals on this piece right here. Again, I'm going to put 5, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. You don't have to. You can do yours any way you want to. Okay, and you don't have to put dimensionals on at all. All right, so here we go. Now, before I do that, I'm going to bring in, I thought I was going to forget it. I'm going to put some glue right here so that lays down a little better. All right. I'm going to bring in my gingham ribbon. I'm going to cross it over like so. like that, just like that. Okay, I'm going to take a glue dot right here. And I am going to glue dot that down, just like that. All right, and then this is going to go right like so, okay? And now we're going to put this on top of that, just like so. Like that. We're going to trim off these, so just put a little like so. And then we're going to put our heart right like so, okay? Let me tell you, when you start working with your card sketches, your mind really starts to go crazy with all these kinds of ideas that you can do. So I really do encourage you to use card sketches. I am going to start doing challenges with the card sketches too. So I will do every other. So right now is another color challenge. So after that color challenge, we'll do a card sketch challenge. And I really hope that you participate just for the fun of it, so that we can all see each other's ideas and share them, and you'll win a prize. You'll have a chance of winning a prize. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so, oh, she can't hear me. Somebody tell her I said thank you. Okay, so there we go. So see how I stepped that up? That is just your basic card layout, and I stepped it up. So very cute. We could probably use. We could probably use some bling on this one. So let's bring in some bling bling here. And I think that I am going to use, I love these. I also love the champagne rhinestones, but I used my last one the other day. And last I saw, they were not orderable. And also, I love these, but I've used these a lot too. Those are the iridescent rhinestones. You know what we could do though? We could use the pool party ones. That would be really pretty. Matter of fact, this is from the holiday rhinestones. These are a great pack of rhinestones to have too. So I'm going to put one in the heart. Actually, you know what? That's all I'm going to do is just put one in the heart. So what do you guys think about this one? Pretty cute, huh? Okay, so we've got that and that. I think the ladybug one is my favorite one. Those are the only two that we're going to do. But here, let me show you a sample of another way you could do this card sketch. And I'm sure there's a million and one ways that you could do the card sketch, but there we go. So on this one, I made our center strip a little shorter, and I used the Stitch So Sweetly dies and cut that out with. And then I made our sentiment tag a little longer but thinner. This flower is from the tropic dies, the tropical dies, and so is the flower that's stamped. It's from the coordinating stamp set, Timeless Tropical. So I used that flower right there, stamped it, die cut that out. I also cut a little circle for the center of the flower, and then I put a little rhinestone, and I think these are the in color rhinestones. And then I put some rhinestones around. So what do you guys think about this one too? So isn't that cool? It's basically the same card sketch, only I just changed some of the sizes around some. Okay, dokie. So let me show you something else too. Nope, that's it. That's all I got. Okay. So here we go. Tell me which one's your favorite. I think I know which one is going to be everybody's favorite because, in all honesty, it is my favorite too. So tell me which one. And then let's see here. I will do a drawing. Let me get the name of Wheels Up while you guys are typing which one is your favorite. I need the keyboard over here. I should have had this up already. Wheel of Name Picker. Random name picker. Here we go. So let me see. We got to add some names on here. Let's see who all commented. Let me look and see. Uh-oh, the wrong one. Let me see. We've got Carol, we've got Tori, we've got Lynette. And I think that's it. Okay, so let me go ahead and pick this name. I'm missing one. Oh, that's why. There we go. Here we go. We are going to spin it and turn it up so you guys can hear that I'm spinning it. Unfortunately, you can't see who's winning. And it is Tori. Yay! Okay. Congratulations to Tori. Tori, tell me which card you want. I will send it in the mail for you. Okay. So I know we picked a winner last week, and I have not gotten to the post office with that. I'm so sorry. I will get to the post office and mail you your card. Let's see here. That's it, right? Yeah, I believe so. We are finished for today. Let me get this back up and going. Hey, you guys want to know something too? Guess what? I did all of this, surprise, surprise, without my glasses. Don't know how I did that, but I did. So you guys, thanks again for taking your time out on your lunch break to spend with me and on your appointments and wherever you're at. I so appreciate your support, and I so am happy that you're here today. And I will see you next Wednesday at noon for some more lunchtime stamping with me, with Tina. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful rest of the week. See you next week.